Good evening. Happy Tuesday. I pray that everyone is doing well. Thank you for joining us. As always, Shanae and Shanae here to serve you and to let you know that even with the current crisis, we're still here and available for you and to help you with quality assurance, quality health and information throughout the DMV area with our communities and beyond. We're not just limited to helping you here in the DMV area. We have other associates, and Shanae is also available nationally as well. And so, we know that business has changed the way we know it. We know that our day and our homes have changed the way that we know it. But at this time, it also gives us another perspective. It gives us another way to think about how we can do businesses that we can form, how we can do better to be prepared in a crisis like this. So I just want to welcome you and thank you for joining us and for being willing to participate. And so, at this time, if each one could reach one, we'd appreciate it to let you know how much we're still doing for you, how much we're still here for you. And this is still a moment that we're not going to give up. We're going to stand strong, believe, and we'll be out of this, very soon. But where some people are able, we pray for our people that are still having to go out there and work. We are thankful for our teachers today because homeschooling is not easy. Probably everything we've heard about our children just might be true. But it's definitely a change. And so today I attempted to do a volcano with my son on the back porch. So you don't want to see me right now because I'm a bit frustrated. I'm a lot frustrated, in fact. So, I've learned some ways to be creative during this time as well. Making some masks, calling people and telling them how to make masks out of materials that they have right there in their home. It might even be recycled material from clothing that you have or other items you may not even thought about in your home that you can make it with. You could also make filters. It's not the N95 filter, but it is a filter regardless between you and the air, and anything at this point is better than nothing. So you can take a paper towel and be able to do this and put it within fabric. You can make it adjustable to fit your kids, but whatever you do when you go out there, be mindful, and take care of yourself. So Shanae, how are you this evening?
I am wonderful, cousin. I'm hanging in there, no complaint. Like you said, just adjusting and, letting the people know that we are definitely still here for them, still bringing them valuable information. I know it's a big adjustment all across these great United States and everything. And, we're here with you. We sympathize with you. We're going through it as well. But, we will survive. We will come through this. But for everybody to please take the necessary precautions, that they're telling us about and everything. And I mean, it's not difficult. It's really, really simple. Just, if you can, stay in, then definitely stay in. I think as soon as, we're able to all stay in or whatever, like we can, do what we need to do or, let them do what they need to do to get this epidemic, this pandemic under control so that we can go back, to living our normal lives.
That's exactly right. I know that we're not used to cabin fever, but even when we're out and walking the 6 feet distance, all of those things are definitely a big deal. So with social distancing, also with making sure you have your gloves, whatever you have to protect yourself, even if you have on regular gloves and you come home and you wash them and disinfect them. The point is, you could even create a containment area within your home where you undress and you have something else to get dressed in. My kids had kind of went through this when we expected changes to happen in, was it the rollover of 1999 to 2000, right? Mm-hmm. We always have something, but I think that this right here has taught us a lot. It should teach us a lot about preparation. Someone posted something on Facebook recently, and they said, "What are you going to do when you come out of being in quarantine?" And my answer was, I'm going to make sure I got toilet paper. I'm going to make sure I got hand sanitizer. I'm going to make sure I got a lot of those different things. But then I introduced to something else that made even more of a difference to me. But we'll talk about that at another time. But it's just things that everybody rushed to the stores for that couponers may have had, but we may not have had. Mm-hmm. So it's time to be able to reflect as well as be safe and prepare for anything that could happen. I can remember as a kid, we were worried about Russia coming in and doing something. We had a substitute teacher named Mr. Baltimore, and I think he's a former Army sergeant. But he used to always tell us about the Russians. And then, we had the movie The Day After, things like that we were scared of. And this is the new thing. So, and I don't think that it'll be our last thing, because we've had other things. There have been other things in history that was set to take out communities of people. And so it's just, we need to be aware.
Yeah.
So on to other things. Thank you. We're just happy that you're okay. We're praying that your family and you will remain okay and stay encouraged during this time and find your happy place, even if you have to take a break for a day. But just give us some shout outs real quick, Shanae. I'm not completely on and I can't see everybody, but if you can see anyone, please, can you give us some shout outs tonight?
I'd like to say hello to my wonderful daughter. Shout out to Takaya, to Shay Smith, Carlton Prophet. I'd like to say, give a shout out to a few of my cousins, Ann, Charles, Latonya, Tamaya, and I still see people are joining. Shout out to Kenya, Erica Douglas, Monica Hackett, Nelson. Welcome, guys.
Thank you. Thanks for that. So, Shanae, what have you been doing through this?
Honestly, I've just been keeping my my presence open. It's okay. Just keeping my my brain, constant and flooding the people with information. I actually had my launch episode of Diva Says, and just answering some credit questions that people have, that I've received, that people have asked me, giving them valuable information. And then also a part of that is Mythbusters. So there's a lot of misinformation out there in the credit world, and so I just want to make sure that the folks are armed with correct information. And so I've just been rolling through, going through the punches, going through the motions like everybody else and everything, but just definitely trying to be consistent and keeping folks informed and helping them through these tough times with valuable information, because you have some people saying you can do this, you don't have to do that, you don't have to pay this is going to happen, this is not going to happen, and everything else. So I just want to make sure that they're armed with the correct information. And even though they're receiving the information from me, one of the things that I definitely want people to do is take it upon yourself to call your creditors. Take it upon yourself. Don't rely on information, just because it's on the internet or just because it came from quote unquote a credible source. It's different companies in different states and they're handling different accounts, differently. So, knowledge is great, but applied knowledge is better. And first-hand information always beats second-hand information. So I just want folks to, take the time out. You're in the house for the most part, even if you're working from home, but take the time out, call your creditors, make a list, see who's waiving what's the terms, what's the deal, what's going to happen after this pandemic is over. As far as is it waived completely? Is it put on the back end? Will it double up? Or, you need to know. Don't just assume, because what happens when people assume. So Just call your creditors yourself and get the firsthand information.
That's right. That's right. And we are seeing a lot of things. And even if you own a small business and they're talking about these loans to try and help us stay open and relevant, you want to make sure that you find out what are those terms going to be in regards to your business. Are there going to be any payback penalties? You'll see on my page that I have posted a couple of things that were shared with me about different things regarding utilities and so forth. Who should we be getting phone calls from during this time, and if we should not be receiving phone calls. So please take a look at my page, and if you don't have that information, I'm happy to send that information again to you to make sure that you can see it. And let's continue to stay connected and provide the information that's needed, on top of checking your local area districts to see what exactly is being offered statewide, countywide in regards to this as well.
Right.
So, each one, reach one, share the information, share the links if you see them. And I am working myself, I am working from home. I've really gone completely virtual, and we've been testing some things together and doing a lot. But you can visit and see communities right on my website, which is right in front of you, www.shamaysmith.com. And when you go on that website, you can look, you can see how much your home is worth. You can see the different homes in Prince George's County and other surrounding areas, Charles County. I even break it down to the city within Maryland. So you can check and see the homes that you may qualify for. We're still servicing loans, getting you pre-approved. We're also still doing closings. Nothing has stopped in the DMV area, and I pray that it will not. Closings, like I said, are still happening. People are still calling, asking more and more questions about how to become a homeowner. They're asking about the rates and how they've dropped and how it affects them. Is it a good time to buy? Is it a good time to sell? And here at C. Smith Properties, powered by Samson Properties, not only that, but we are keeping our sellers and our buyers safe, because we have gone into doing remote viewings. We schedule a time with the other agents. I know my colleagues and I as well. If they have a listing that you're interested in, we do a video, we show you the video, and we make arrangements thereafter. So there may be some other great benefits to still buying a home right now. Right. Always you're going to get a home warranty and things like that. But don't give up. Don't give up, because even when this is over, right, you can still qualify. So you can schedule a 30-minute consultation with me online, by phone. We could do a face-to-face by a Zoom meeting. Business is still running. It may not be business as usual, but it's business as our new normal, right?
That's it. Yeah.
And so I'm really enjoying it, and I'm learning a lot even about people, because we are some very talented people. We're very smart people. And so when you learn how to do this and you do the different tools to keep your business running, it also teaches you some other things. So when you schedule your 30-minute consultation with me, whether you're a buyer or a seller, I can do a presentation for you. You can also still access information about me. Again, you can go to my website. So I'm still very accessible. And again, you can reach me directly by text message, or you can email me, or you can call me directly at 202-709-7989. Also, my assistant, Micah, she may return your phone call. Should you send me an email or something like that? But we are always, always, always available to help you. And you see my email address and everything right there on the screen. I'm also on Facebook, Twitter, and so forth. And I'm just here to help you. Even if it's just a question, you're not ready to buy yet, but you just want to know, what do I have to do? You're not ready to sell yet, but you want to know, what does it mean for me, and what do I have to do to be prepared? What does it mean, people coming in and out my house right now when you do showings? So we have all of those things in place. I'm happy to say I've even made masks myself. So, that's not an issue for us. We can keep it moving and keep it going. having your home open up so that you can get fresh air in there, having our gloves on and disinfectant when we come in there. As Shemay Smith, at C. Smith Properties, I am ready and willing to still help you. So, Shanae, I know there's got to be a busy time for you. Again, in regards to people asking information about their credit. I think I had a call today. She connected with you as well. And is going to follow some things or get back in touch with you. So we'll talk about that later offline. But what else is happening in regards to your schedule and your appointments? And what are you finding people are asking the most right now?
So I am continuously growing, and I'm thankful for that. People are definitely looking at this time to, fix their credit, to continue to fix their credit, because, they're hearing the buzz about the mortgage rates and everything. So even though, you're hearing the buzz about the mortgage rates and, that they're great, or, now is the perfect time to buy, it still is credit based. So I still have clients, that are coming to me because they need to fix their credit. They want to fix their credit so that they can take it to the next level. They want to become homeowners in 2020. This didn't stop anything. People had big plans already, and big dreams, and they're actually moving forward with that. So with me, I am also, completely online as well. So you can send all the information. I do my virtual 30-minute consultations with folks. We can do Zoom meetings. I'm actually in the process now of creating different webinars to go through everything with them, and they can click a button. I mean, you can fix your credit, with a hair bonnet on your head or, whatever. We can have our meetings in the comfort of your own home, actually. And so I'm really enjoying it. I'm learning a lot about me as a business owner as well. What's going on, what's happening, what could happen, so everything is still, moving steadily. I am finding out a lot of information, because now in this day and age, you're forced almost to look up, to research things in your industry, because you want to know how everyday things affect your industry, especially as a business owner. When I was an employee, it really didn't matter to me as long as I was still receiving a paycheck, but as a business owner, it's my responsibility to my clients to know, what's going on, what's happening in my industry, so that I can keep them informed. So, that they know that I continuously have their best interest, at heart. And as again, you can reach me, you can schedule your 30-minute consultation with me. And actually, the folks don't even know it yet. I'm actually just getting ready to make this announcement now. I have a new number, guys. Let me tell you, for me, Diva means doing it very aggressively. And within the next day or so, you can still reach me at my previous number, but my new number is 888-855-DIVA. DIVA. Again, my new number is, and that's for, calling, texting, faxing, everything is 888-855-DIVA. So, when you think of Diva, I want you to automatically, synonymously think of me, Shanae Robinson, the professional credit diva. I'm going to get it done for you. I'm going to get that credit score to 750 and higher aggressively for you. So like you said, I'm constantly busy. I'm actually here now working on client files. I love it, because a lot of times, everything starts in the mind. And if you shut down in the mind, then you shut down 100% completely. And that's not good. So, you got to stay active. You have to still, business as normal. Thank goodness for the businesses that are allowing their employees, to work from home. And those of you who are, missing out on income, I pray that, that this pandemic, subsides, really, really quick and everything, so that we can get back to, business as normal. However, I am still available for those that are, looking to fix their credit, so that, when we do come out on the other side, you're ready to go. Right.
So, as we go through this, we want to stay connected. We found ourselves in a very unique situation. We're doing the social distancing. We're on lockdowns, but we're making it happen. And so we can maintain connection in so many different ways: online, Facebook, text, email, video chats, virtual tours, web meetings, you name it. So you don't have to worry about where we are. We're right here. Please, please, please reach out to us. Again, even though we're doing social distancing and we're in this unique situation, we are both available for you online, by email, text message, video calls, whatever we need to do to make sure that you are good and you have the information you needed to be successful. And when this time period is over, we're out there. This is a great time to work on credit, right? And so you're working on those things for the next 90 days, and we're out there by the time the spring, summer is here, and we can go ahead and find properties and everything. So let's take this time to reflect on what we can do. I'm doing it myself. And remember that even though we're social distancing and we're on lockdown in these current situations, that we can still remain connected.
That's it.
The point. I just want to know, how you all are doing. Because, I've had my up and down moments, just being honest, and trying to work with my son and doing projects and things at home, and just wanting to get out, not having that. So I go out only when I need to, when I absolutely need to. And I'm posting stuff every day. And I want to know send me your funny stuff, right? Let us know what you're doing. Send us your questions that you have right now. Each one reach one, so that we can stay connected. That's the main thing Shanae and I want to do. We want to stay connected, not just with our family members, but with our VIP clients like you. So if you want to reach me, you can reach me at 202-709-7989, again, by text or directly calling. You can reach me on Facebook, Instant Messenger. We can schedule 30-minute consultation. And Shanae, give your information one more time before we say goodnight.
My contact number is, my new and updated contact number, guys, is 888-855-DIVA. That's my new contact information. You can call me, you can text me, and I'll have more information to share with you. But you can also send me an email at info@professionalcreditdiva.com, or you can schedule your 30-minute consultation with me at professionalcreditdiva.scheduling.as.me. Again, that is Professional Credit Diva scheduling.as.me. as.me. I apologize. But I'll upload it for you. It'll be there so you can just go online, you can complete the form, and we will get you on your way to see what your credit score is and see what we need to do to raise it.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. So until next time, you can look for things to come from us, frequent posts from us during this time until we meet again on next Tuesday. And if you need to reach us in between there, you have our information. And we thank you so much for joining us again. You all be safe and have a good night.